What's up, guys? Friday evening live. What's going on? Do they have 3/4
3/4 by 6 by 8 by 12
feet?
inches.
No, no. Can I just get a whole entire roll of it? Do they have tan and black, or what color they have?
Black. They do have 3/4, and it comes in a 25-yard roll.
But only black? Well, they just don't carry it because 3M makes it.
Yeah.
They've got it in Coyote and they have it in like Ranger. What's up, guys? Very full day today. A lot has been, holy cow, a lot's been done this week. There's a couple belts that I built this week. There's one that I don't even know where that came from. I didn't even know I had that. This is a multi-tool pouch. We ripped it intentionally. But what you're looking at here, while it looks like a normal multi-tool pouch, it is under half the weight of our normal multi-tool pouch. Does that matter? Not really, because it doesn't even register on a kitchen scale, the normal one. But with that said, it is half the density. It's normally 4 layers here. By the time we take the 3-inch, fold it in, and then fold it in half. This one is 2 layers. The face is normally 2 layers. This face is 1 layer. There is no molly on the back. We just laser cut pals into a panel that's sewn on in 500. And then we intentionally ripped it. And it took some real doing to get it to rip, but we did get it to rip. We're going to try some 1000 and see if that works better without running a laminate. If we have to run a laminate, we might as well just run the webbing. There's no advantage to it. What about ballistic? Running it out of ballistic?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, like 1680. Anyways, there it is. We also used Cordura to put the, that's the part I like the best. It's got the fucking color match right there. Scully's got a, what is it, a UMP he's got? He's got some carbine, and every time he picks it up, the optic's dead. So he wanted a tube to hold a 123. Wow, that's a lot. Lithiums, that's all we run in anything is lithiums nowadays. And Amanda made a few. This goes on M-lock and holds 2 batteries. I like this one. I think we can shave it down considerably. Put 2 pieces of Velcro here and then just adhere it with Velcro onto the gun. So he wants to just have it so that when he picks it up, if the sight is dead, he has a fresh battery with it. It is not, because he has it on gear already. It's just primarily pick the gun up, or I don't know if he's running it in truck gun or what, but the concern is not security, just being with the gun. He has others on all of his kit. Has Scully ever been on this night stream? No, I don't think he has, man. I don't think Jeff even knows I do this. Kevin, what's up? Clever, what's up? Sully, what's up? American Patriot, I like that name. Is that a cat or is that you?
It's a fucking cat.
Cody Watkins, Derek Olson, Hamster, what's up? AJ Curie, Brandon McGuire, WebDad. What's going on, guys? What?
Told them they were going to get the squirt bottle.
You should put vinegar or something in it. We did a full build video and built this on video. These are all up on SOE Quick Ship. I've not looked. I'm sure they're sold. But people are catching on to that. Check that through the day. If you're a member, I posted up I made a post for members on YouTube and members on Patreon. Only paid members. Apparently, Patreon has found it in their, it's found it up. They've made free memberships. We don't put anything up there under free. But if you're a member of the channel, if you're a paid member of either of those, you know that I made some posts yesterday and I put a lot of product up on SOE Quick Ship. Some pretty cool stuff. There's even a full-blown Rallyman vest up there in OD black. I got the notification for the short video about the belt. Nice, Derek. Nice. B. Jones, what's up? New hoodie ideas? Yeah, we've got 2 of them actually. Just kind of on standby, ready to go. would a day pack work okay with an 8 mag stacked rig as a layered? Would it work okay? Absolutely. I mean, people did it for fucking 1,000 years. I don't know about 1,000 years, but yeah, I mean, guys did that forever. If you're concerned with it, you could just run micro rig shoulder straps for the rig and then run the backpack over it. But yeah, absolutely, it'll do that. Especially because the day pack has a sternum strap, so you just stack it. The only consideration would be slippage, right? But if you clip the sternum strap, it most certainly won't. The 40 multicam belt is the only one left. That's a trip too, isn't it? Because the big guys, I've not made any belts above 34. Maybe I made a 30. Maybe Chuck had a 36. I've not made any big dude belts. This is the only one in existence. And for all the dudes that are every night like, I need the padded belt to finish my rig, there it is. Eating corn right now. Just bored eating corn? You mean popcorn? The government shutdown ended? Oh, great. They'll be even more intrusive in our lives now. My day was good, man. My day was good. How has business been 25 compared to 24? Curious if you're heading... Yeah, you're absolutely in a fucking recession. You are absolutely in a recession. That's why you've seen us over the last couple of years doing so many different things. We got a lot of shit done on the property here. The snake room is completely done. The walls in the podcast room are completely done. I think my guy, I got blood all over this. My guy, Steve, is that you, Steve, from Craigslist? Steve finished up, I think we got a dozen raised beds out there done. Everything's painted, ready for the floor to be screwed into place. And then we just put the liners in. We're going to stick all those in the row house through the winter and then pop soil in them as soon as it warms up a little. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, everybody's super tight on money. Any money people have, they're very hesitant to spend, right? Impulsive buys are slowing down for sure. I mean, even us, we're talking about like we don't eat at home ever. We order food and bring it in for lunch, and then we go and eat every dinner. But I'll use YouTube, and it's probably algorithm too, but YouTube and Instagram are sending me all these fucking shorts of just beautiful, simple meals. I have a air fryer. I've never used it. I've got a whole fucking chicken roaster thing. I've got all the machines, right? And I'm like, we should just do this. Like, we would eat a whole lot better, health-wise and fitness-wise, we'd be a lot better. And you'd save a fucking ton of money. Like, we spend a couple $100 every night just going and eating dinner. I was watching a video of a dude shopping in Walmart, and it's normal shopping without all the government EBT. Absolutely it is, man. Absolutely it is. There's no fucking weed smell. There's no loud fucking abrupt jungle noises. There's just no bullshit. There's no fucking shower caps. There's no shower shoes. There's no fucking squeaky thighs rubbing together. Like all of our fucking obese, greasy motherfuckers, most of them are in fucking rascal scooters. I guess my next question would be, how many magazines fit in a day pack? Oh, a fucking ton fit in a day pack, dude. More than you want to carry. Simon Phillips, no monk. Yeah, I mean, they call it chimping out, right? And that's not just black people, but it is the mob mentality and who mobs up the most. And typically when you see white folks doing it, they're not the catalyst. They're more of the fucking mob mentality, the followers, you know? They're like the squires, you know? What is this flying around? It is warm enough out that we have bugs hatched again. Isaac Barrett, 492. What's 492? I'm about to head to bed. I'm about to head to the gym. Nice. Good for you, dude. Is your snake stuff for a business or just a hobby? I don't do anything that's not some capacity of business or has the potential to be, could be if need be. We'll build social media content off of it. I'm looking more to do merchandise. I want to maintain and have the animals that I want to have. We will do some breeding of high-end stuff. but merchandise mostly. Sous vide some steaks through the day and quick sear on the Blackstone. Absolutely. And then let them fucking plate. What's that called? Cure or settle when they settle in, right? The juices go back in, and then cut them up proper. I always want to cut them right away, and then all the juice falls out. I feel like some EBT people buy stuff just to pretty much flex on. Yeah, it's a whole genre of social media. They do. They call it hauls. You do see them doing that. Stay clever. Rest. What's rest? What are you talking about? Oh, rest. Let it rest. The meat. SOE merchandise or merchandise customer or local. No, merchandise for reptiles. We have a whole nother reptile company, and I have a YouTube channel and Instagram, SOE Reptiles, branded merchandise and stuff. Charles Wilson, how are you, man? I guess my next question. How's it going, John? My wife and I just closed on our new restaurant. Oh, that's very cool, dude. Exciting. What's your restaurant? What kind of restaurant are you doing, man? Scott Wexler, what's up? Air fryers and Instapots are awesome. I was watching a video of a dude shopping at Walmart, and it's normal. Yeah. Same. Ours is normally pretty normal anyways. Got the Haley Strategic low-profile slick plate carrier. Gonna run it under NSW rig. Pretty comfortable. Going to take it and shoot with it this weekend. Not sure if it's a keeper. Got it, man. Got it. What when you go shooting, what does that look like, man? What's your range situation? Gonna order one of the multi-camera red thread day packs when you all make. We're making them. They're cut out here on the floor right now. Oh, a padded wood belt and well, yeah, there's one. This is one of the first ones. See how the Velcro is not exactly centered, still completely worked. It just on the back you see it there. I remember when the usual suspects were out shoplifting in Walmart and the whole store was empty except the vegetables and fruits. Yeah. It's like a flash mob. It's like Locust. See, yeah, I wasn't here too long, but I have to change for the gym. Good. When I worked retail, the majority of people using EBT did not need or deserve it. You know, they still don't. They don't. They tell you they don't. I mean, imagine if they just went around and took the motherfuckers bragging about it on social media and removed them, right? If you have the ability to go push a shopping cart in multiple shopping carts and you have all that fitness and wherewithal, then you can go get a fucking job. What up? Drone recommendations? I'd go with DJI right now, only because I haven't used any of the other stuff. I think there is another company, which is DJI Manufacturing, branding under another name, bringing them under another country so there's no tariff. It is said to be the exact same drone, same controller, everything. It's just not branded DJI. Now, I don't know what that is, though. I've not seen, like, it seems like their social media footprint went away. You're going to be very turnkey and pleased with DJI. It just fucking works, man. There's plenty of it's like the difference between running a Windows or an Apple computer or Linux. Everybody tells you how fucking great Linux is and how secure Linux is and all this shit. I got fucking Linux computers and I can't fucking use them at all. I had a buddy that fucking put some Linux shit on a computer and completely bricked my whole fucking computer. That's DJI, man. Do you want to be able to just use the shit within like 20 minutes of taking it out of the box? Or do you want to have to take a lot of fucking classes to figure out how to fucking use it? You will be pleased. Does it have night vision? Some of them have night vision. If you're talking night vision, you're talking a completely different fucking drone, buddy. Look at Attel, A-T-T-E-L. Look up Dirty Civilian, YouTube, and put in drones and watch some of the videos. That Attel drone, I believe it has night vision and thermal on board. You're stepping into about a $5,000 drone to start with, but your controller is the size of this giant iPad I'm on right now, and it has no geofencing on it. It has no parameters and shit. So it will allow you to do some illegal things. So you need to be very cognizant of your elevation and local air traffic and such. Just ordered the day pack. Do I want the day pack side pouches or some? No, I'd go day pack side pouches if you're wanting to put something on there. There are Chinese high-end crab boil restaurants where I live that take EBT and ring up the food as uncooked. I'm sure they love that clientele. Those are the most racist people. People say fucking white people are racist. We're the least racist out of the other fucking races. Private Sportsman Club, 2 25-yard bats, 3 10-yard bays. Oh, got it. That's cool, dude. That's cool. We're talking about the range. Neat. My brother give it the lean-to off his show. I'm closing it in to make cross carts, cleaning it up this week. Oh, you're talking about those bikes, Charles. Cross carts, I think. Side pouches hold 10 mags each. Do they really? Is that real? I have my grape drink. Homestead. What's up, Chuck? I don't know if you were on here in the beginning. This is the first. This is just a multi-tool pouch. But it's very different in that it weighs less than half of the normal multi-tool pouch. Not that that's enough to register on most scales. But it's 2 layers instead of 4 here. Single layer instead of 2 on the face. And we did a panel that was molly cut that works great, laces up perfect. You can put a belt attachment even still through it. But we were able to make it rip. You can see where it unfrayed, right? The stitching held those vertical lines, and then it basically unweaved the fabric. We're going to try 1,000. Now, it took a lot of doing. It took a lot of doing to get this to do this. We're going to try 1,000, see how that goes. Magazine should be a standard unit of measure. I don't know what a 30-liter pack holds, but I know 80. I'm with you. I'm fucking with you, man. Just like we shouldn't have metric tires, because I know what a 33, a 35, and a 37, and a 44 look like. I'm not sure what I always have to look at. That says 265. Do I want a 265 or 285? How tall is that in 35-inch tires? Just window shopping. Nice. Nice. We're going out to the range with 3H and the dudes from the barracks tomorrow. Guess it's 1,000 yards. Got it. I don't know what that means, Skylo. Barracks? I don't know what that is. But I'll guarantee you that none of you motherfuckers are going to shoot shit at 1,000 yards. You might put a bullet in the direction, but Brandon and you, I don't know about the other dude, but you motherfuckers ain't hitting shit past 800. When I'm in the gym, I gauge weight by, this feels like it's about 3 full 50 can. Nice. I like it. Hyundai versus Oh, you're looking at fucking massive excavators. Holy shit, Matt. What, do you need something bigger to carry your Christmas tree around this year? Instead of using edge tape, can you just cut the Cordura a little longer and fold it over and sew it instead? You can. Yeah, that's called hemming. The thing with that is, though, I can make it a 1/2 inch wider and fold a 1/4 and a 1/4. My production can't. Most of my production can't hit a 1/2 inch. That's why we do everything at 1 inch. So we actually have to allow 2 inches more horizontal, 2 inches vertical on a rectangle. Fold it in 1 inch, fold it in 1 inch, and that's what we do on like the 3 mag shingle. I'm looking for weight reduction. I'm also looking to completely eliminate that process. That's where the laminate comes in. How far can we go on non-lam material? How far do we have to sew in to where we don't have the rippage? And I think the answer is 1,000 denier will do it, no problem, without going to a laminate. 3-shot group at 1,000 yards, 5-inch spread, but that was the only time I shot non-belt feds at that distance. Got it. Got it. Now, if somebody dials the dope on those optics, who is not them, they could most definitely get down, do some breath hold off of a sand sock or a bag, and hit a fucking massive steel target. But shooting 1 minute of angle at 1,000, that's a 10-inch group, right? You said a 5-inch group, that's a nice group at 1,000. Most dudes aren't doing that. Most dudes can be trained to do that, but I happen to know that both of them guys can't do it. And I'm fucking with Sky a little bit. I'm fucking with Jen a little bit. Jim could probably do it. Do they keep cocoa butter behind plexi? I have no idea. They definitely ain't fucking locking condoms up because they ain't using that shit. Nine-ton machines. You say excavator, I'm thinking like fucking mini X's. The dope is hard. They have BC. Yeah, I know they do, man. And I'm talking shit, right? The farthest I've ever shot was 975, and Jeff dialed the gun in, right? Jeff was already hitting metal at 975, and we were shooting uphill, Paula Indian Reservation. And there's a fucking gold mine there. There's a little goat trail goes up the hill, and they call the range cold so the guy can go up the hill. Once he's up the hill, you can shoot some more. But 975 is the furthest I've ever shot. Why is the sunscreen never locked up at CVS? One inch at 100 usually equates to 10. Yeah, that's 1 minute of angle. Absolutely. Took my 308 out to 800. Nice, guys. Nice. And I have no doubt that those guys will hit that shit tomorrow. I'm sure they will. Left to their own devices, though? Fuck no, they're not hitting that shit. You might have a 1,000-yard day, but fucking CSX is going to be real upset that you're shooting down their tracks. Chicken Farmer, what's up, man? Took my 308 to 800. Oh, what did we build today? Any buttons that say press for assistance. Medium, multicam black toxic, multicam black orange, medium clothes bags. There's some brown man tool bags in there. There's some OD black tool bags. There's some black red thread tool bags. We finished up some more 8-mag stacked chest rigs. Now is a great time to get one of those if you think you want one. If you think that you might be shooting at bad guys in the next 16 months here, maybe inside the United States, that'd be a good choice. We got some great rifle slings right here. Bungee rifle slings, 2 points. OD, I've got black and coyote up front too. If you don't know what that is, you definitely don't need that. We got a bunch of belts out here that are being made. Don't know what this is. Tool bags. Typhon Toxic tool bags. Super nice. More 8-mag stacked chest rig. Holy fuck, how many of these are we building? I think there's 3 batches of them out here. This fucking light has a motion detector on it. It throws me off all the time. Why does it have this hinge right here? What does this do? Hold on. Not really. Oh, you can change the wing on there. How weird. I guess that's to where the light deflects. Anyways, there's this motion sensor, and we have it turned off, but every time we walk past it, it still turns on. 8 mag stacks. 8 mag stacks. We're building a lot of 8 mag stacks. Got the Arkin EP8 and what is that, Kevin? Which Arkin do you have, Matt? When will you be running FUPA XL danglers? I have those 3 on order. As soon as we run them, buddy. The real answer, I don't fucking know. More words? There's batches of them back here. What colors? I don't know. You're going to love it when you get it. Furthest I've done with a 6.5 Grendel 825. People going to be laced up with 8 mag rigs big time. A lot of people are, man. Can you check if you have any Coyote toys? I don't think I do, man. We got a lot of parts to build these. There might be 1 or 2 Coyote up here. Yeah, there's a few in here. Anybody want to see anything up here? H suspenders, woodland, and multicam. If this dies, I'll be back in a minute. Just sit tight if it goes off. All Rallymans. With pistols and without. Jet boils. Works exactly the same as an Nalgene, which means it will also hold 5 M4 mags or a 308. You can, I'm pretty sure in the jet boil, I think you can put a 308. You can definitely put a 5.56 drum. 1 quarts, 2 quarts, Nalgenes, 6x6s, compact tear-offs, tourniquet pouches, large tear-off med pouch, 500 IVs. We have all of it. You can put the entire kit together almost. Thermocells. Work tomorrow. Gonna hit the. Yeah, I'm about to also, bud. Keith, what's up? Can you show a day pack with side pouches? Do you have them in Woodland? I didn't pack any, and I did have some, but I don't see them. I've definitely got multicam side pouches, which will work with Woodland. I had some. She might, maybe she pulled them out for a picture or something. I guess they packed them up. I didn't pack them. I had some yesterday. However, that is the width right there, right? 5.5. This is the footprint. This is all flattened out, so it really sits more squared out, right? But it hangs right there. It takes all, you can run it higher or lower, right? You can let it hang down. You can put it flush where it runs up a little bit higher. You can lock that sucker right in there. Now that will stand off another seam to seam. It's like 3.5. You can bow this thing out to 6, but you lose some of the width. Does that make sense? Just ordered a new round logo t-shirt. Another cool SOE. Thank you, Jason and Jules. I need to get more Nalgene pouches for my D60P mags. Rallyman's Coyote without pistols. There is nothing in here in Coyote, which means they are cut and in line to sew. Gym bags, batched up. There is nothing right now. What Woodland bag? That's a day pack. I have a stack of them over there. I have day packs in Woodland and OD Black. And there's a Brown Man one there. I got a vehicle med bag right there. I don't know why that's right there. I know we have some red ones cut and in line. Yeah, there's some black ones there. No saw boxes. Our spent mag pouch works as a saw box. No firewood carriers right now. Ordered the wife a splatter stock. I think we shipped them. I boxed up several splatter. Maybe they didn't ship. I boxed up several splatter, men's and women's stockings. I'd like to order. Can you not order one? Are they not on there? I got 2 white label SOE stockings. That's cool. Is there a way to attach a micro rig on the padded system? No, there's not. You just got to wear it over it. We did a whole video messing around with it. I never got it to work well. It's not wide. It's wider. It's too wide to attach. Besides, you don't want to do that. You don't want that fucking thing locked onto that suspender. Wear it over the suspenders with just straps. It all looks neat on the TV show. It doesn't fucking work, especially if you ever got to drop that shit. It's just like putting a little backpack on the back of a rig. Looks super neat. Doesn't fucking work. If you have to get in it yourself, you're fucked. If you got to drop that shit, you're fucked. You have to take off your whole fighting load to get to the backpack. The reason you have a backpack is to carry extra shit. Did you make a patch that said John Willis Versace of Velcro? Yeah. It says Versace of Velcro. It doesn't say John Willis. No, the emus cannot fly. Do you still have that badass sofa with you? I do. Yeah, I absolutely do. It's from like 1890. It's from Germany. it say John Willis? Maybe it says John Willis. It does. John Willis, Special Operations Equipment, Versace Velcro. Yeah, that's gold. That is gold metallic thread that's embroidered with. Backpack for gyros. Could you show a couple of cool sewing machines? I show them all the time, man. I make a video every single week, literally showing you how to build this shit. Because they're always, yeah, they're in a stack. It's because that backpack's not for them, it's the guy behind them. It's carrying demo for breaching if they got to punch through a wall. It's carrying, you know, whatever they need, extra medical, extra mags, extra claymores. So emus shit huge. They take a shit the size of my shoe. And wherever they sleep at night, there is always a fucking minefield of massive turds. This is actually a really cool one. It's got a reverse, a backwards reverse on it, and your stitch length is right here. Do I still sell those? Yeah, I have them. I still have them. I think we ran 500 of them. I still got some of them. This one's cool too. Well, that's a Nakajima. I'm taking that one for myself actually. This one, that one I showed you is cool too. It's still got the United States Navy placard on it. Hello, sir. And then mine over here is an actual console. There's a lot of consos in here. That's a console there. That's a console. That's a console. This one here is a console. Mine here, I like these older ones, not the white ones. The white's so fine. I just think these look nicer. This is one I've been sewing on for a long time. You see, I've wore the paint off of it. State surplus store in Texas? No, I've never heard of it. New snake bite? Nah, I was cleaning. See that hangnail right there? It's big too. I caught it. I was just cleaning a bunch of bags, and my hangnail caught on some fucking Velcro, and when I moved, it ripped my finger open, and it wouldn't stop bleeding, so I had a Band-Aid on it. When I just started this live video, I took the Band-Aid off. Yeah, it's like an old sports car. That's a good way to put those. They're very nice. If you ever have the opportunity to get a Duroc Adler, check those out. They're nicer. But those Nakajimas are fucking super smooth, man. Console looks great. I like the space under the arm, higher near the needle. Yeah, and I was just talking on a video today, too. We did a build video on how to build. I built this belt for a full sew video here. But you can actually tune these to where the foot will... Now, these lift really high, these 1508s. But you can make these 206s go higher. And if your knee lifter won't lift it higher, the back lift will almost always lift it higher than the knee lift will. A ton of padded... No, these are all rifle cases, actually. Cody pre-cut a bunch of rifle cases. I've got a bunch of rifle cases in here. Already cut all the way. We got a FAF H4, so I'm good for thick thing. Nice. I don't know what that is specifically. I've got some FAFs on the floor. I just got these couple of Jukies couple back, a couple months ago. We're, I'm not in any hurry, but we're changing. These are dual needles, doubles. We're having some custom attachments made and using those for a couple processes. So when you laser cut hypalon, it off gases chlorine gas. Little fun fact there for you. You make some chlorine gas. We made a couple bags today. Those are all real tool bags. Those are tool bag lights over there. What should we do with all this Louis Vuitton shit laying around? Listen to those older podcasts with you, Yeager, and Scully. They were great. Thanks for. Oh, nice. Thanks, dude. Padded war belt is second to none. They're very comfortable, man. I was telling guys just buy something, on the market, and then when we started looking at them, man, I don't know why people don't just make them. I do know why they don't, because it's fucking difficult too. But you want to know why? You can find other belts on the internet that look like this. What you won't find is other belts that are sewn all the way through. While this is super rigid and padded, it is all locked together and super tight because it is sewn all the way through. And then I don't sew, I actually break. It's only sewn all the way through where the pals are. It is not sewn through here. I sew here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump across, needle strike in the center so I don't have upwards or downward shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the key. There's no way to automate that. You can't run it on a press clamp. You gotta manually do them, and that's why you see other companies selling them. Very different animal. Do you miss the morning videos with the crew? I do too, man. Can a laser make mustard gas? I don't know about that. So how do you evacuate the chlorine? Don't make it. Run it into an air collector. Push it outside. Don't tell people you're doing it. I don't know. Dollar store yoga mats are perfect for cheap. Good. Right on, man. Right on. Look up Crosslink. Look up Ethafoam. Look up, it'll come to me, and it's not silicone. There's a few of them, man. And then you have spring rate and compression rate, right? How many pounds it will take in order to move it, and then how fast it springs back. Does the laser have wooden doors? No, Glass. The table draws down. Hear it echoing. Hello! Hear it? And it has two individual draw fans. Has its own compressor, two draw fans. Has its own chiller. We only cut one layer at a time. You can do more. It'll cut all kinds of shit too. We cut cotton on it. Oh, this again, hold on. Adhesive back to Velcro, we're cutting on it. We literally cut adhesive back to Velcro that shape to put on the back of those Grinch patches. Cut a whole lot of day packs in 2 minutes. It takes about 2 minutes to cut a day pack, but our day pack has a lot of pieces to it. And then we cut Cordura and we also cut pack cloth. These are all day pack cuts. These are all, this is the trash. Since we've been using the laser, like the trash is very small. At best, we could get combs for combat cocks and stuff. Like there's no usable, out of that spider web, there's nothing usable in there. Does it run the risk of catching the... No, I thought it did too, but it actually has so much air turbulence in there that it fucking extinguishes it. It blows it out. Now, when we cut through other material or lower the wattage on the laser, then it can start to catch things on fire or melt things. Will the full-size tear-off med pouch fit on one side of the... It absolutely will, yes. It is 4 columns. It is a big pouch, too. You can put a lot in that thing. And it also runs well if it's not all the way stuffed. It's still a great pouch. The cat is out. There's something in here, the cat. Hear him? He keeps looking up. It's got to be a wasp. While there are mice, they are not over here. Well, go get it. Where's it at? There's something here. Look at him shaking his tail. But I don't know where it is. The only reason I'm interested is because he did this once over here and there was a snake over here. I don't see anything moving. I don't see reflection of any eye. Any snakes we have inside are big. We moved everything else out of here. I think it's just a bug. Boy, he sure is interested in whatever's here, though. He thinks something's here. Ooh, that's a nice piece of leather up there. Will you please get it? Whatever it is, come on. I don't think it's anything that I want or that I'm interested in. I'm guessing it's a bug. We had a lot of wasps around today, so I'm guessing it's probably a wasp. Hi from Australia. Hey, what's up? Do you make Claymore bags? I used to. We've not made any in a long time. You need a chimney sweep. I do. When you put the grommets in gear, do you have to cut a hole first, then put, it depends on the size of the grommet. The really big grommets, we do cut into an X and then put it through, or use the kick press, but a lot of times I'll stutter on the kick press, because you got to have your hands away from it. It'll literally cut your finger off. So you'll kind of set it and then you'll let back and then push, and it'll stutter and it'll put it in the wrong place. So I like to cut them in an X. The little ones, the zeros, double zeros, I'll burn them through with a soldering iron first, and then I will just set it on the peg. And on the peg, you put the washer down first, put the hole in the product over the peg, and then you just put the post on upside down and it compresses it. Now this will also pierce. If you hold it in place, you can cut your hole with this first also. Do you have anything Claymore bags on hand? No, I don't, man. Latest flashlight, fancy in well tool, high can. I don't know what we're talking about. Are you talking about the one I just had, Matt? Now this one will go high, low, medium, and it's just a night core. But Nightcore makes a ton of them that look like this one. This one is the EDC 29. And my battery's super low. I'm going to charge it tonight. I'll put it on it. And the cool thing about this charger is it's a USB-C. So you can run a high voltage charger into it. It's got a, board regulator on board. Morning, Governor. What's up? Morning, Governor. What exactly does governor mean when they say that? Is that just showing respect, as though you're like working for the governor, or what does that mean exactly? I guess I should probably watch like Downton Abbey or something, and then I would pick it up, right? I very much like the rectangle shape, Matt. I've been carrying a Stiletto Pro for years, but it seems like every couple years the fucking Stiletto, the Surefire lens yellows out and goes fucking completely useless. So I intend to buy another one. I don't like how this rides. I put it in my pocket right here. I wear these Cole pants. And this particular pair of Kohl's, I've got pockets here, and I have a pocket here, and I have a pocket here. I've got my Milwaukee here. Some of the pants have this pocket. I like the ones with this on both sides. But this one has this zipper, and I chew these zippers up. But this, my stiletto, I could put this much further down, whereas this attachment on here, it doesn't go down enough. It sits right here, whereas my stiletto is much more intrusive. This light is longer. The night cores are not expensive. Get on Amazon and look at them. They've got some pretty cool shit. How does the night core compare? The night core is brighter than the Surefire. I like the shape of the Surefire. I like everything about the Surefire better. You put the Surefire on your modes and it stays there. This night core, while yes, it is super, super fucking bright, it only runs for 10 seconds on that highest brightness. But it's still, man, I like that it's a USB-C. I like everything else about it. And I obviously don't dislike it enough that I don't use it, right? It's in my pocket. It has been for months. How's it ride in the regular pocket? A little high, man. It just rides higher than the Surefire does. I'm just fucking spoiled with the Surefire. I love the Surefire, and now they got the new one with the dual head on it. I've not tried the newest. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a great evening. I'm going to sew some more of these war belts this weekend, so look for them. If you have a way to contact me, let me know what size and color you want. Maybe that's what I'll run next. I run a company called PowerTech. Yeah, we know the PowerTech guys. The lights are good. Their charging system's cool. They just don't make a square one. For the ones in my pocket, man, I like that square, flat. That's why I like the stiletto so much. 38 Woodland. All right, guys, good night. 36.